Hello, good afternoon. Happy New Year once again. For those of you who are just coming across my video for this year, I pray that this year 2025 will be a year of success for every one of us, and all our dreams and all our expectations will be fulfilled. So like as I said yesterday, that I'll be giving you more information and more gist about applying for the job of the electronic engineer in the Netherlands. Today I'll be giving you all the information that you need about applying for this job. So here we go. The first thing is that the role of this job is electromonteur, as it's called in the Netherlands. That's electrical engineer. And they need applicants who studied electrical electronic engineering with concentration in high and low voltage system. So if you study electrical electronic engineering with concentration in high and low voltage system, that means that this job will really suit you. Now let's go to the job description. So what does this job demands of you? The job description is that you should, the job needs you to install, maintain and resolve issue within low and medium voltage network, transformers, substations and public lighting system. That means that if you have experience working with a power holding company like the PACN or IKEDC or any of the power holding companies, that means that you'll be suitable for this job. Secondly, you should be able to participate in standby and full response service station approximately once every 3 weeks. That is the job description. Now let's go to the experience. Just as I've said, they need applicants who has experience, about 2 or 3 years experience in electrical electronics engineering. So if you did not study electrical electronic engineering, please don't apply for this job. You might not be taken. They need people with this with experience in this field, and that you have studied electrical or electronic engineering in any of the public or private universities or polytechnic in Nigeria. HND is accepted, BSc is accepted. If you have an OND, no, you will not be called for an interview for this job. And they need people with experience in low and medium voltage system. I'm emphasizing this because when we send application like this, you see a lot of application, a lot of CVs, especially those people who didn't meet the requirements. Now that is why I'm emphasizing it again, because I don't want my email to be jumbled with a lot of applications that will not meet the specification. Now let's go to the skill. They need applicants who is proficient in electrical installation and troubleshooting. If you are proficient in electrical installation and troubleshooting means that you can solve electrical problem when there's a cable problem, power problem, maybe issues that has to do with lighting and stuff like that. You have this experience, your skill is needed here. Then also they need applicants who is experienced in renewable energy installation. So if you are experienced in renewable energy installation, whether you have worked with an hydro plant or renewable engineering, your skill is also needed for this job. And of course, they also need applicants who is proficient in English language. The Netherlands is an English speaking country, so you need to have skill in English language. You must be very good in your spoken and written English. They don't need their heads. They don't need it. If you have their head, that's fine, but they need you to have at least a credit in your O level, the West African exam, the senior school certificate, or the NECO. If you have an English language, it will give you the job. And you still need to pass through an interview, of course. I'm just trying to tell you that IELTS might not be a basic requirement for this job because Nigeria is one of the English-speaking countries. Then let's go to the certification. About certification, you must have done a safety certification course. You must have done the HSC certification in safety, fire safety, any kind of safety that has to do with earth safety. So if you have this certification, it's also a plus for this job application. Now let's go to the job selection. How will applicants for this job be selected? As you know, not everybody will get the job. They only select all the people that meet the job requirement. So number one is your CV. Your CV must be well packaged. It must be well written. It must have all the skills required, your contacts, your experience, your education, and every other thing. And of course, your CV must also meet the European job standards in terms of CV in terms of CV writing. So if you don't pattern your CV according to the European job market, you might not get the job. You can search online about how to write your CV or draft your CV to meet the job specification for Europe, especially for the Netherlands. Then another thing is that you are going to do, and the applicant will do, an online application. To apply for this job, you need to apply online. You send us your CV, you send us your credentials, your certification, and we'll apply for the job. We'll apply for the job for you online. Then the selected applicant, after the interview, after the online application, selected applicants will be contacted via email or via phone call. The organization will determine which medium of communication they will use to contact you. Then also, let's come to salary. I know this is what many people will be asking for next. They're asking, what is the salary like? How much will I be paid? Yes, interesting. So for this job, for successful applicants who scale through all the selection criteria, the interview, and you eventually get this job, you are going to get, your salary will be 35,940 euro per month. 35,940 euro per year. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 940 euro per year. That's what you'll be paid. 35,940 euro per year, and that's about 2,995 euro per month. That's what you'll be paid. 2,995 euro per month. That's what you are going to get. And if we convert that to the present exchange rate today, which is 1,685 naira to a euro, 1,685 euro, 685 naira to a euro. So if we multiply that, it's going to give you a total of 5,046,575. 5,046,575 naira. So that's how much you'll be getting. You'll be getting almost about 5.1 million naira per month. That is what you'll be getting as your salary monthly. So you can multiply that in a year. So if you multiply that in a year, that's going to give you about maybe 62 million naira. That's what you'll be earning. So now let's talk about the contract. You are going to get, the contract is long term, but the contract will be renewable maybe every year or 2 years, and it means that after the expiration of that your contract, you can still renew that contract with that company and stay longer in the Netherlands. Now another interesting thing about this application is that the organization is providing an accommodation for selected applicants, for those people who meet this criteria to work as electrical engineer in the Netherlands. So I hope I've answered all the questions you need to know about applying for this electrical job. Now the application is open now. You can start sending your CV. You can send I'm going to provide an email after the end of this video, so you can send your CV to that link. And also, let me tell you that applying for this job is free. You don't need to pay anything when applying for this job. But when your visa has been issued, you are going to pay 5,000 euro for the job. You are going to pay 5,000 euro. You are not going to pay anything until the job, you have got your contract, you've applied for visa. And also, let me tell you, the cost of visa application, the cost of processing, you are going to do that on your own. The organization is not responsible for the processing of visa, for the application of this job. You have to apply on your own, and you are not going to pay anything until the visa is issued. So I hope I've answered all the questions about applying for this job. So please, you can write down the comment. You can write on the comment section if you still need more information about this job. So I'll see you in my next video. Have a very great day and a very wonderful afternoon to you.